This is the Kindy Rockstars Podcast, Season 5. Bringing you incredibly talented singers, artists, creators, and producers in the genre of children's music. I'm your host, Patrick Adams. Each episode will feature songs, albums, videos, or live performances, along with great stories from the artists themselves. Kindy Rockstars Season 5 is proud to be supported and sponsored by Waltmania Public Relations, serving the family entertainment community for more than 20 years. And now, on with the show. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Kindy Rockstars, and what an episode I have for you today. I have assembled just an amazing group of talent that are going to talk about a few songs that they're all kind of involved in. And I'm, by way of introduction, I'm going to introduce them one at a time. And just, hey, introduce yourselves. Let us know kind of what you've been working on over the past, couple months, year, whatever, and then we'll get into the songs. So we will start it off with Suzi Shelton.
Hi, everybody. I'm Suzi. I have been doing kids music for a very long time, over 20 years, and I teach in some local schools. I have a few albums, but my favorite project lately has been combining forces with Little Miss Ann and forming our new band, Birds of a Feather.
Yeah.
And so we're releasing an album on June 7th, and we have a couple videos coming our way soon as well. And we have 11 songs that are on that album, and we're excited. We're having a little tour this summer, a Birds of a Feather tour coming up. And I also have a show on YouTube called Sing with Suzi, and that ran for 3 years, and it's taking a little pause, but I am doing a special summer edition coming up very soon to talk about the new album too. So
very cool. Throwing it over to you, Little Miss Ann.
All right. Hi, this is Little Miss Ann, Chicago, and I've been doing it for kids music for quite some time as well. I was a former Chicago public school teacher and I've made 7 albums, and Suzi and I are doing an 8th album together under Birds of a Feather, and we're going to be touring all over the country. We're going all over from Brooklyn to Connecticut to Portland, bunch of fun places, Chicago, of course. And then I've got some shows I'm doing as Little Miss Ann as well. So I'm really excited for the summer and for our new release and for doing some new songs and collaborating with my good friend, Suzi Shelton.
Awesome. And we will be featuring one of those new songs from Birds of a Feather. But with that song, it features a couple of really awesome artists, and I'll get them to introduce themselves now and start it off with Mista Cookie Jar.
Yo, my name is Mista Cookie Jar. I'm from Los Angeles. I've been doing kids music for 15 plus years now. And I like to make beats. I like to make pop songs. I like to play birthday parties. Sometimes I DJ birthday parties. And I've toured all over the U.S. And my parents are from the Philippines. I'm a Filipino American immigrant. Hello. And I'm happy to be here. And I love these artists, and I loved working on this track. I can't wait for the world to hear it. Well, they have heard it, but I can't wait for them to, hear more stories about it.
Yeah, Mr. Cookie Jar, I'm excited to have you on the show. I've had so many artists on that have had featuring Mr. Cookie Jar, and so finally glad to get you on the show.
Oh, it's an honor and a pleasure.
All right. And last but not least, Ronnie Boy.
Hey, what up, everybody? It's Ron Nery Jr, aka Ronnie Boy. Been doing kids music, particularly for the past 2 years. So I dropped 2 full-length albums. I'm working on my 3rd one. I just started it this past weekend. So yeah, we're hustling, but I'm excited. I'm super motivated. Yeah, I've been doing music, I think, since 2019. I was doing pop, R&B, hip hop type music, and then I transitioned to kids music just 2 years ago. So super excited about that. Filipino. What do I have coming up aside from my 3rd album that I'm working on? this wasn't publicly announced yet, but I'm working with ABS-CBN, which is the biggest network over in the Philippines. Um, God, I don't know what I'm allowed to say, but they're gonna start working on a show together.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but I just did. Ha. But yeah, we're working on a show together, so it's pretty big deal for me, especially because the Philippines is a target audience of mine, of course, as a Filipino American myself. And also too, can't man, this is so weird. I can't release so many details on this either, but there's potentially big things on the horizon for my song Burger. And it's everything that I've been working for, everything that I've been visualizing since we created the song. Um, if everything does come to fruition, it's going to be really big for me, and you'll see like a press release about it or something like that. I don't know, we'll see. But cross our fingers, hoping everything goes well. I'm trying to talk to like lawyers and stuff like that about it. But yeah, exciting stuff.
Restaurants should have been pushing each other aside to license
Right.
that song.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Well, it is amazing to have all of you on the show, and so we'll talk about the songs now. And the first one is "Birds of a Feather" featuring Mista Cookie Jar and Ronnie Boy Kids, and the song is called "Jump into the Water." So, tell us about this song, what inspired it, and any interesting stories in the making of it.
So I'll take this one. It's Suzi here. And I originally started this song idea last summer because my husband and I took a trip to Portugal, and he bravely went up to these caves and literally jumped into the water. And I was a little bit shy, so I didn't do it this time, but next time I'm definitely jumping. All of these teenagers were jumping, even higher than he was into the beautiful water. And that's how the idea of the song first came about. And then Ann and I worked together on the song a lot, and we came up with more of the vibe of the song. It had more like an island feel, and that's how I think we really thought that adding Mista Cookie Jar and Ronnie Boy would be the perfect blend, as they could bring in their rap skills and their sound effects and their whole vibe, pulled it all together to be like a really fun tropical summer song. So that's how that song was created, and that was just last summer. So we did a kind of a quick turnaround with this album and put that song in there.
And I have to say, I had to do that rap part at a show we did in Manhattan just a couple of weeks ago, and I have to give you props, Ronnie and CJ. I held my own. I held my own.
I did it today, and I feel like I did not do it justice. I really didn't. I tried, but we're getting better. We're gonna do it, Ann.
I'm sure you guys are great. Do you guys have footage of it? I want to watch it.
We've got to record it. We've got to record it.
Please.
Someday. You'll get that someday.
But, the song really did evolve because Suzi had the lyrics. We were in a cabin in Wisconsin, and we worked on it. We worked on it driving around on some of our shows, and that changed the vibe. And then Ronnie and CJ just, they brought it to another level, and it just became such a great like party vibe and full sound, just really joyous.
Yeah, and it's produced by Dean Jones, and Dean allowed Ann and I to play dueling ukes for this song. So that was also really fun, that we played our ukuleles, and it was not easy, but we did it.
I'd love to hear how the rap part came about, like how the process for CJ and Ronnie. If you can please share that with us.
CJ, why don't you take it, bro?
Well, I think we should call ourselves the Island Boys. And you're right. Is that name taken? I don't know. But yeah, I think what do? We just kind of we came up with some ideas, threw it back and forth. I was like, what do you think about this? Ronnie was like, okay, how about this? And then we did it.
Yeah. Ultimately,
it kind of came out pretty nice.
Yeah, we when we first started writing the dialogue at the very beginning, before we start rapping, I was just thinking about just the heart of the song, and maybe facing fears and trying to muster up that courage and being brave. And that's what we talk about when we're, in the dialogue. And then CJ just found a really cool way to explain different ways to have fun in the water without, water not being as scared as you might think it is at first.
Like
So-
calamari marinara.
Yeah. CJ.
That's so CJ. That's so CJ.
Yeah.
Slump, slump.
I think the rap also brought a very human element that's very relatable to kids. That really, I think, talking about being brave and having someone there to hold your hand, and it really is a song about, you know, mustering up the courage, but also about just, you know, knowing that it's okay if you're not feeling so brave. You know, it's okay. You can pass. You can take a pass like I did, but at the same time, I think when you are brave and when you do accomplish something, it makes you feel really good. And so if you're able to, you know, go out on a limb and stand over that ledge, you know, even having a friend with you, that's a really powerful thing. It's a powerful message, and it's a good message for kids.
Yeah. Now, have you guys done a music video for this one yet, or do you have a plan to?
Funny you should ask.
Interesting. You should ask.
Suzi and I
Well,
like to do this for no reason.
Possibly.
It's in
There-
the
there
works.
might be.
It's in the works. There might be. Yes.
There might be. We're not confirming or denying, but there might be.
Very good. Bit of a
It's soon.
teaser.
I think
Stay
it's
on the
my
lookout.
hand. It's
All
coming.
right. Well, this is a really fun song, and again, such an amazing group of artists on it. So here it is, "Jump Into the Water" by Birds of a Feather, featuring Mista Cookie Jar and Ronnie Boy.
I think I'm gonna need a floaty.
In Portugal, by the sandy shore, there's a magical place we all adore. With cliffs so steep on the edge of the sea, flying like a bird, weightless and free. Come take my hand, be brave with me. Come take my hand, be brave. Let's jump into the water. Jump into the water. Jump, 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 jump into the water. Jump into the water. Let's jump into the water. Jump into the water. Jump, 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 jump into the water. Jump into the water. The sun shines down and warms our skin. Here we are now, let the fun begin. Oh, I'd love to go down to the deep blue sea, where dolphins swim and dance so free. Come take my hand, be brave with me. Come take my hand, be brave. Let's jump into the water. Jump into the water. Jump, 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 jump into the water. Jump into the water. Let's jump into the water. Jump into the water. Jump, 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 jump into the water. Jump into the water.
Hey, Mr. Cookie Jar.
What up, Ronnie
Should
Boy?
we jump in the water? Will it bring us joy?
Well, there's a lot we can do, but if you're feeling kind of scared,
I'm worried, big bro.
I got you. We're prepared. Follow me.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, hey. You can jump in it,
Jump in
sand
it.
dump with it, catch shrimp, hey, bubble gum with it.
Starfish freeze, just clump with it. Ocean marinara, calamari dump with it. Get sunk with it, treasure chest trunk with it. Storks dropping low, watch them go plump with it.
Do the hermit crab, slump, slump with it. On the zephyr, put some seaweed funk with it. Hey, Susie, don't splash me, I'm trying to keep dry.
Let's jump into the water.
Jump into the water.
Jump, 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 jump into the water.
Jump into the water.
Let's jump into the water.
Jump into the water.
Jump, 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 jump into the water. Into the sea that sparkles and glows, the water so clear. Oh, jump, 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 jump into the water. Into the sea that sparkles and glows, the water so clear. Oh, jump, 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 jump into the water. Oh, oh,
And that was "Jump Into the Water" All right, we're going to feature another song here. And this is Little Miss Ann with Mista Cookie Jar and Ronnie Boy. And the song is called Calamansi Twist. So tell everybody, first and foremost, what is a calamansi? And then talk about the song.
I'll take this one. Calamansi is it's a citrus fruit from the Philippines. Very popular. It's kind of like a lime. I don't know. How would you describe that, Ronnie?
It's almost like a lime and like maybe an orange put together, sort of. I don't know. It's so distinct,
Yeah.
I think.
Delicious.
I've always seen them. They're very small. Are they all really small or do they vary in size?
They're pretty small for the most part. Yeah.
They're kind of like the size of like a kumquat, I'd say. Like a little grape, big grape.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now I mean, not to keep talking about Trader Joe's, but I think they're just following my career because now they have a mango calamansi sorbet that people keep sending me
I
pictures.
have it. I have it in my freezer right now.
It's good.
Wow, I want to try it.
Yeah. So what happened was, I thought about the word twist, and when you have like a cocktail, you get a lemon twist or lime twist, and then this is how my brain works. And I started thinking about calamansi. I'm like, would it be cool if like it was like a calamansi twist? And then I'm like, that sounds like a dance. And so I just came up only with the chorus. And of course, I had to put CJ on the job because he just brought it to a total different level and just added everything and produced it. And I just kind of wanted a ska kind of reggae vibe, and he just brought it somewhere else. Can you talk about that a little, CJ?
That's pretty much it. Yeah, Ann kind of sent up a demo, and it was basically the song, and it was awesome. And I was like, I could hear like the beat. So, yeah, I just kind of tried to make it like ska, some island vibes, and then we were like, Ronnie would be great on this.
Yeah.
So we were like, hey, Ronnie boy.
Ooh-wee. And I forgot to mention anywhere on this podcast that I too am Filipino American. I'm not just singing about Filipino American.
I thought you just loved Trader Joe's. Ann represented the Philippines way back with Ube years ago with a song that she wrote, and I just loved that song, and it kind of binded us Filipinos together. It was sort of like the first bat signal, and we were like then we got together with Halo Halo, and then Calamansi Twist came, and
don't forget Tong
and
Tong
hopefully.
Oh yeah,
I did. Can't forget that song, Tong Tong, the crab song.
It's a children's song that's a folk song that, of course, Mista Cookie Jar put his magical dust on it and made it really fun and upbeat.
I have a question on Calamansi Twist. Can you explain to me who Rude Boy is?
Oh yes. Well, that's all of us. No, Rude Boy is it's like a ska thing, Rude Boy, it's a Rude Boy ting. And I guess we kind of like we sort of like liberally like kind of just it's not really a Filipino thing, but it's an island thing, and it's a twist thing. So kind of so we just kind of like made our little like gumbo of a song.
Yeah, it's great. Totally works. I love it. I love it. I love the song so much. And even though I am not Filipino, I am also playing that song all the time, especially pre-show to warm up the crowd. And I've been sending some videos to Ann, with the kids listening. They love it right away. I mean, it's such a catchy tune, and it's definitely a hit.
And I love Ronnie's part. One part I can actually do, and I sound okay, but it's great.
Sweet. Yeah. I mean, I mean, we made the song not just for Filipinos, but to educate non-Filipinos on Calamansi. So it's perfect for you, Susie, and all your kids and everybody who attends your guys' shows and stuff. But I was happy that you got like you, Ann, and CJ even asked me to be on it because I've been wanting to collab with you guys, and so I remember when CJ and we hung out at the Alphabet Rockers Grammy party last year. And then we've been talking about collabing since then, but it just never happened because our schedules or whatever. So when you guys hit me up, I'm like, wow, not only are we collabing, but we're collabing on like a Filipino song. And so killed two birds with one stone. I was so happy because I totally wanted to do like a Filipino centered type of song. So yeah.
And CJ added a lot of like really cool Filipino references that if you're listening hard enough, you'll hear like, he refers to me as ate, which I'll take. It's okay. I am older, but ate means older sister, and that's very endearing, very endearing. And then I think you say pancet, and there's some other references. And in the video, I showed it to some fourth graders that I'm teaching ukulele to, and I showed them the jeepney, and there's a lot of really subtle references to Filipino culture, which I love. And I love that we're having our moment here in Filipino food in America. So
yeah, it is definitely growing in popularity for sure.
Totally. We got featured on YouTube Kids. We're on the front page of YouTube Kids under the music section. So we have like over 33,000 views, and it happened within like a few days. And so a lot of kids are being exposed to it and learning about the Philippine culture. Thanks to you guys, little Miss Ann and Mista Cookie Jar.
I was gonna say this one does have a video, and the video is amazing. So talk about the making of that.
CJ, take it.
Well, basically, we just kind of, I don't know, it just sort of happened. They sent over some footage. And we just kind of stirred the pot. It wasn't much different than making the beat to the song, It's a lot of fun. Was there a rhyme or reason to making it? No, we just did it. And it's a reflection of the lyrics and everything. And just try to kind of show the fun visually and like what's going on musically with like our dances and our look. But yeah,
but even like the subtle like you have the map of the Philippines there, and I was able to talk to those fourth graders again about like how many islands there are and how many are inhabitable. So like it really opens up a conversation. This is the former Chicago public school teacher talking. It just opens up a conversation for me to be able to educate kids about how vibrant and how amazing Filipino Americans are contributing to our community in America. So
yeah, well, the song and the video are both amazing, and we're gonna play the song now. Here it is, Calamansi Twist, Little Miss Ann featuring Mista Cookie Jar and Ronnie Boy.
Twist it now, twist it now, twist it later. Calamansi Twist.
Hi, this is Little Miss Ann,
Mista Cookie Jar and
Ronnie Boy.
we're all here to celebrate a delicious fruit from the Philippines. Let's say it together. Calamansi!
Road Boy thing.
Calamansi twist, Calamansi twist. Calamansi twist, Calamansi twist.
Calamansi Twist.
Calamansi twist, Calamansi twist.
Calamansi Twist.
Calamansi twist, Calamansi twist.
Calamansi Twist.
Calamansi twist, Calamansi twist. Calamansi up, yeah, Calamansi down. Calamansi up, yeah, Calamansi down. Calamansi, Calamansi. With your body and do a twist. Calamansi, Calamansi. Put your fist in the air, just like this. Calamansi up, yeah, Calamansi down. Calamansi up, yeah, Calamansi down. Calamansi up, yeah, Calamansi down. Calamansi up, yeah, Calamansi down.
Let's go.
Calamansi Twist.
Calamansi twisted, I'm Calamansi glistening. With citrus as my witness, I go the citrus distance. Been Calamansi tree clipping since the beginning. Orange who, orange you glad I didn't squeeze lemons. Twist the knob up to 11, beat squishing. Through the wire to your ears, sounded delicious. Sun kissed like a Filipino Gene Simmons. Come on, do the twist, after and giving free lessons.
Calamansi up, yeah, Calamansi down. Calamansi up, yeah, Calamansi down. Calamansi up, yeah, Calamansi down. Calamansi up, yeah, Calamansi down.
Rich with any vitamins, come cut Mendrinix. Squeeze it on your TNT, tamari, suspense.
Calamansi Twist.
Sobrang sarap.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Road boy thing.
Calamansi Twist.
I savor the cure when I'm in danger. Power up, never down. It's that real game changer. The flavor I savor the cure when I'm in danger. Bite 'em into the seed. Twist it now, twist it later.
Calamansi twist, Calamansi twist. Calamansi twist, Calamansi twist. Calamansi up, yeah, Calamansi down. Calamansi up, yeah, Calamansi down. Calamansi, Calamansi. Wiggle your body and do a twist. Calamansi, Calamansi. Put your fist in the air, just like this. Calamansi up, yeah, Calamansi down. 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 Calamansi twist, Calamansi twist. Calamansi twist, Calamansi twist.
Shake it like a tambourine, flop it like a fish. Dig down with your foot and do the Calamansi twist.
And that was Calamansi Twist. And that brings to an end our song features today. Just great stuff. So assuming those two songs can be found on all the places that you stream, download, or purchase music, what I'd like to do to close out the show here is just kind of go around the room, have each of you, say, hey, what you got coming up? How can people connect with you on social media or your website? And we'll kick it off with you, Ronnie Boy.
All right. Yeah, you can check me out on YouTube, Spotify, literally everything at Ronnie Boy Kids. Be on the lookout for my third album. We're gonna put out some bangers. It's gonna be great.
And if you happen to be watching soaps, you might see Ronnie Boy.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Cookie Jar.
Guapo. So you can find me at Mista Cookie Jar, Mista at all, everywhere, YouTube, TikTok. I'm trying to do more TikTok stuff. And I got an album coming out this year, so stay tuned for that. And hopefully more collabs with these beautiful people.
Awesome. All right, one half of Birds of a Feather, Little Miss Ann.
All right. Yes. You can find me on Little Miss Ann Music on Instagram and everywhere else, YouTube, and all that fun stuff. And don't forget also to check out Birds of a Feather Forever. That's an Instagram page we have. It's Birds of a Feather, number 4 EVA. And our album dropped June 7th. Yeah. I'll be touring all over the country this summer. And thank you so much, Patrick, for having us today. And Suzi.
You got it. And if Las Vegas is a stop on that tour, let me know. My daughter and I will be there.
Oh.
All right. Also, one half of Birds of a Feather, Suzi Shelton.
Yes, hi. You can find me at SuziShelton.com. That's my website. My YouTube is also Suzi Shelton, and it's SUZI. And then on Instagram, it's Suzi Music. And then, of course, Birds of a Feather Forever. We're really excited about our upcoming tour. So I do have some shows also myself with my band, but Ann and I will be in Michigan, Chicago. We will be back here in Brooklyn. We're going to be in Connecticut at the beautiful Levitt Pavilion, which is a beautiful outdoor concert series. And then we head out to Portland to wrap up the summer. So fun stuff coming
Awesome.
along the way.
Well, it has been an absolute treat having all of you on and talking about these songs and seeing the Philippines represented and getting introduced to a new Kindy supergroup in the making. And best of luck to all of you. And I hope our paths cross at some point this year. Or maybe I'll see you at the Grammys next year or wherever. CMN conference, whatever, however it works out. So thank you. Thank you all so much.
Yay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Salamat po.
Hey.
Yes.